Well, good afternoon. This is afternoon for me at the time I'm doing my recording. Welcome to Acceptance Chair Yoga class. That's for later. If you don't have your 2 blocks, make sure you get 2 blocks because we will need them. And we're going to be targeting our fabulous abs, making them more fabulous and stronger. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start by just standing up. I'm going to have to move back for our warm-up. And this is the only time we're going to stand. You can have your chair handy if you need it for balancing, but we're going to do some warm-ups in Tadasana or mountain pose. So let's just begin by raising up on our toes and down. And like I said, you can have your chair handy here, put one hand on it. If you can do it without that, this is good for balance. And we'll do about 10 toe raises. That's 3, 4, kind of pause at the top, 5, pause, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then on our 10th one, we're just going to really stay up for just a few seconds. Really feel the toes digging into, onto the carpet or your mat or whatever you're standing on, and then slowly lower down. And then rock back on your heels with your toes up. You can see mine coming up a little bit there. It's about 4, 5, just rock back, 6, 7, 8, 9, and we're going to hold it for 10. I'm going to touch my chair because it's hard to balance on your heels, I think. Make sure you're standing up nice and tall and then release down. Now let's take and rotate our ankle. And then go back the other direction. We're just warming up, getting everything ready for our poses today. Go to the left foot and rotate. We're going about 5 or 6 in each direction. 5, and I'm going to reverse that. And I'm just lightly letting my foot come around the edge of the foot all the way in a circle, which in turn gives my hip flexor a nice rotation. So that's why we do that, to open up our hip flexors. And also it kind of helps with the feet, moving the feet different ways. Let's just raise our toes up and put them down, spread as far apart as you can. Raise them up, put them down, spread them as far apart as you can. You can spread your fingertips too. You can get both appendages done at the same time. Raise the toes up, make a fist, press them down, spread them apart, spread your fingers, and then just relax. And now we're going to do a couple of balance things. We're going to lift the right leg up. I'll turn sideways so you can see better. Just lifting this up. Whoops. See, sometimes I lose my balance. And now I'm going to stand this way so I can see what I'm doing. And we're just going to circle from the knee. I'm keeping my legs straight out, and then reverse that. Little knee circles. I guess it's actually a foot circle, but the knee is swinging so that it can do that. And then place that foot down, lift up the left leg. I'll come up closer and I'll stand this way. So I have the knee up and I'm circling. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then reversing that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. And I'll come back so my head doesn't chop off. And now we're going to just do some shoulder circles. Just up and back and around, up, back and around, up, back and around, up, back and around. Good. And now we're going to bring our hands straight out, palms together. And I want your hips to remain straight. We're going to do just a side twist. And if you are tired of standing, you can sit down and do the same thing too. So we will inhale and exhale as we just twist our head and upper torso to the right. Exhale, center. I'm sorry. Inhale, exhale to the left. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Sometimes when I'm talking, I forget which is inhale and exhale. Inhale to the center. Exhale to the left. And each time I do this, I feel like I can actually twist a little more in my torso. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. I think this is 4. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. It's a nice twist. My hips are strong, facing forward. Inhale, center, and done. Good. Let's bring our hands up so that they are just lightly touching our ears. And my middle finger is actually touching my skull. My other fingers are just resting behind my ear. And I'm just going to bend sideways. Nice sideways and straight. Pretend that you're between 2 boards or 2 panes of glass, so you can't bend this way. It has to be a straight bend over just from the side to give that side a nice long stretch. Get our waistlines trimmed down. And then bring that to stillness. And we're going to just rotate our neck. We're going to put our chin on our chest or towards our chest and just look to the right and to the left. Very gentle movements. And while you're standing here, think about, are you holding your abs in? You got your feet pressed into the mat. I'm kind of scrunching my toes up just because that is building strength in my legs, so that makes my calf muscle tighten and my glutes. And bring that to stillness. And then we're going to take a seat and start on with the rest of our, pull my pants up. They felt like they were falling down. So, seated. Get your blocks down below your feet. And we're going to do seated stair walking. So put them where they're comfortable. I'm going to adjust them a little bit here, I think. This is good. And I'm seated a little bit more towards the front of my chair. And how we do our seated stair walking, I want to make sure. So we're going to, the first set, we're going to do 10 on each leg, is you can have your hands down here, because then the next set, we're going to use our hands doing different things. That's when I want to see the order. So the first is straight down, and you're just going to, like you're turning, but not turning too much, and just step. You're going to make it go faster. This is just bringing some heat to us. And warming us up. And if you can't go fast, you can go slow. And also, this is working our abs because we're lifting our legs up and down. So that works our abs. I'm doing it slow just so you can, I'm kind of filling my abs here. And I have not been counting. I think we've probably done 10 on each side at least, maybe more. And that did make me warm. Woo! Made me sweat a little bit. I actually just came in from walking too. Now for the next set, we're going to place our hands on our shoulders. And as we step off, we're going to do a little twist to the side and a little twist to the side. Okay. So this one will be a little bit slower. 2, 3, left, 4, left, 5, left, 6, left, 7, left, 8, left, 9, left, 10, left. So with that one, I really felt more of the twist in my waist, which is what we're trying to do. Then for the next one, our hands are going to be in a V. And we're going to do the same thing, stepping. So it's like you're stepping and you're kind of looking back behind you to the right. And 2, left, 3, really hold the stomach in. 4, left, 5, left, 6, left, 7, left, 8, left, 9, left, 10, left. Awesome. And just bring that to stillness. And we're going to use the blocks for one more. And we're going to do a seated seated jumping jacks. We just did the stair walking. Next time I may try some with them in the front. Let's do a couple in the front. I just thought of this one. So sitting closer to the front of your chair, but don't fall off. We're going to just take our heel down in front of the block and then back up. Let's do 10 of those on each side. 1, left, 2, left, 3, left, 4, left, 5, left, 6, left, 7, left, 8, left, 9, left, 10, left. Awesome. I like that one. I have to add that to my notes because then you're doing more of a the lower ab there. The other ones we were doing more of our obliques and the lower. So we'll get it all in. Now, seated jumping jacks. This one is just like if you were doing a jumping jack, you jump out and arms go up and bring them in. And if you have trouble maybe balancing or you can't do both arms or legs at the same time, you can do one-legged jumping jack, which would be the same thing if you were doing it standing up like this. Okay? So we're going to do 10 on each side. Here we go. 1, left, 2, left, and together you do it your way. I really lost count. I'm just going to start with 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. I showed a couple with the one-legged in between two. And there's nothing wrong. You're getting the benefit, whichever way you choose to do it. And if you want to do this on your own sometime, you can go slow or you can really go fast. Remember how we used to go really fast in school to really get your cardio up, especially if you are chair bound and you can't do very much moving around. And you can even get your heart rate up just using your arms if your legs are not as active, or you can get it up by just using your legs. It's best if you use both though. Our next one is going to be a side twist. So move your blocks out of the way. Almost anything that I do in yoga classes can be adapted for your personal benefit. If you have a question, you can always ask it, and I'll get back with you as soon as I see it and make a remark so that you can rewatch it and maybe figure out another way to do it. Or I may put it in the next class so you can see it. So side twist. We're going to have our arms raised parallel. And we're just going to have our feet planted in front of us, hip distance apart. And we're just going to turn and turn. And keep your hips firmly planted in the chair. I don't want to see this because then you're not twisting at all. It's a twisting from the waist up. The waist and the upper torso and your head is all that's twisting. And your twist may look like this until you get more flexible. And you twist to where your body can twist to comfortably without discomfort. Ready? We're going to do 10 on each side. Right, center, left, center. 2, center, left, center. 3, center. Hold your abs in. Left, center. 4, center, left, center. 5, center, left, center. 6, center, left, center. 7, center, left, center. 8, center, left, center. 9, center, left, center. Last one, and left. Now, to get the most benefit, I yelled out, hold your abs in. If you're holding your abs in tight, you're going to get more benefit than if you're not holding them in. Our next one is, I have some variations. Let's see. Okay, yes. Our next one for the side twist is we're going to have our hands, like holding our hands. I'll come up here. I just have my fingertips clasped together and then my elbows are up. Okay. And this one is just like you just want to press the elbow back. Keep your body forward. 1, left, 2, center, left, center, 3, center, left, center, 4, center, left, center, 5, center, left, center, 6, center, left, center, 7, center, left, center, 8, center, left, center, 9, center, left, center, 10, center, left, center. And on that one, I really feel that through the mid back because the elbow is attached to your shoulder blades up here, and it's really making that mid and upper back work a little harder than just the other twist that we've been doing. Now there's one more twist. I want to make sure that you're going to put your arms straight out front, feet are hip distance apart. And we're just going to twist to the right to really give it a nice, good stretch. Come back to the center and bump your fist and twist around to the left and bump. Here we go. Right, center, left, center, 2, center, left, center, 3, center, left, center. Hold your abs in. 4, center, left, center. 5, center, left, center. 6, center, left, center. 7, center. I'm really getting a good stretch through that waistline. Left, center. 8, center, left, center. Hold the abs in. 9, center. It's hard to do. 9, 8, left, center. Last one, 10, and left. So just remember, hold the abs like you're pulling the abs up, trying to raise them up to your rib cage when you're twisting, and you will keep your back more stable, and you will be working your abs more. So we're strengthening our abs because we're holding them in, and we're stretching the muscles around the back and the abs too. So we're doing both. I think that was all of the alternatives for that. Yes. Okay. So our next one is elbow to knee. And I'm actually going to place my feet on the block. You can do it either way. This is variation 1, and I'll show you both ways. And you're going to take your fingertips and place it behind your ear, not on your head. I don't want you pulling your head forward. You can just actually place it on your ears if you want to, so that you can't really push your neck, because I don't want your neck being cranked over. I'm going to turn sideways so you can see me a little better. I'm going to move the chair up a little bit because I won't be standing up again. So I can come closer to the camera. And then this is version 1 with the feet on the block. And this is if you are a beginner. I'm sitting kind of in the middle of my chair, more towards the, well, probably right in the middle. My hands are here, and I'm going to inhale, and as I exhale, I'm going to lift the right knee and twist to the right side with my left elbow. Now, version 2, which is raising the leg up a little further. So if you feel that you are in condition for that one, you can do that. And this one, I'm going to show it on the other side, is as you lift up the left leg, you twist the right elbow. Just don't try to bring your head down and curve your back. I think when I do the left, you can see my back is still straight. I'm not twisting over to get there because I don't want the spine twisting in that direction. Here we go. Either way you want to do it. I'm going to do it with my feet on the block because I'm having a little bit of trouble with my hip today, so this would be better for me, especially for the right side. The left side is okay. Here we go. 10 on each side. And lift the right leg, twist the elbow to the right. Left. Right. I'm talking about the legs. Opposite arm. Right arm. Left. Huh, that was confusing. Right arm, left leg, right leg, left arm. 4, 6, 7, left, twisting to the left, 10, twisting to the left. And my eye got a little itchy. Now, we're going to take a little break and just sit back in the chair with your back on the chair and just take a couple of breaths. Just let that, because we're doing a lot of twisting and stretching. So it's good to take a little break in between. If you want, you can take your hands and kind of gently massage the back, which feels good. If we were on the mat, we would do like some hip rolls just to kind of ease the tension off, because we are really working this whole area a lot. So after elbow to knee, I'm going to turn back and face the front again. And we're going to do a little deep breathing with Cactus Arms. So these are Cactus Arms. I'm going to bring this back. I have short legs, so it's a little bit more comfortable if I have my legs on something. I'm raising the floor up so that my legs are straight from the chair out instead of kind of tipping forward, which makes me fall forward. So, Cactus Arms, inhale, raise them up, exhale, Cactus Arms. We're going to do 20 of these deep breathing. Inhale, pause, exhale. That was 2. Actually, I'm going to take this off. And I'm going to scoot back to give my back support. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, 4. Exhale. Inhale, tighten the abs. Exhale. That was 5. Inhale. 6. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, 8. Exhale, hold the abs in. Tighten them up, really tighten when you exhale. Inhale. 9, exhale. Inhale, last one. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Tighten your abs. Exhale, slow. Your arms might be feeling a little tired, so let's bring them down and just shake them. Not shake them, but swing them. Let them swing side to side. And then we're going to crisscross. And when you come back, really feel how that you're trying to pinch your shoulder blades together, which is a great stretch. And when you hold it and tighten your arm muscles, you're actually tightening the muscles, so you're strengthening and stretching. Strengthen and stretch. Strengthen and stretch. There we go. And next on the agenda is a long side stretch. So for our long side stretch, Our right hand is going to slide down the right side of the chair. And we're sitting up nice and straight. I'm going to sit up just a little bit. I don't want you bending your back sideways. Maybe I'll turn sideways so you can see. The main thing is just pretend that you're in between two solid objects and you can only bend sideways. You can't bend like this because then your face would smash into whatever you're imagining you're in. I like to think about glass because you can still see out. And as the right hand goes down, the left hand is going to come up. It can come up all the way and keep that arm straight, or it can come up to the hand on the shoulder if you have shoulder problems and you can't lift your arm up all the way. 10 on each side. Here we go. Inhale. Exhale. And hold it. Inhale up. Exhale 2. Really hold the abs in. Inhale up. Exhale 3. Inhale up. Exhale 4. Inhale up. Exhale 5. Halfway there. Inhale up. And for the next 5, we're going to pulse 3 times as we go down. So we've inhaled and we're exhaling over and pulse 2, 3, inhale up. 6, 2, 3, inhale up. Exhale 2, 3, inhale up. 8, 2, 3, inhale up. Exhale 2, 3, inhale up. And last one, exhale 2, 3, inhale up. Bring that arm down. We're also doing a little strengthening because we're holding the arm up in the air, which will help to build muscle. Now we're going to go to the left side. I'm going to sit back and face the camera again so you can see from this angle. And this one, the left hand is going down. The right hand will come up and stay straight. And see how my neck is straight? I'm not bending my neck over because we don't want to strain our necks. I'm pulling my abs in. So inhale up, left arm, exhale over. Inhale up, exhale over 2. Remember to keep the back straight. Inhale up, exhale over 3. Inhale up, exhale over 4. Inhale up, exhale 5. And I'm going to the left. Inhale up. And then for this one, we're going to do the pulse 3 times as we reach to the bottom. Inhale, exhale over 2, 3. Inhale up, exhale over 2, 3. Inhale up, exhale over 2, 3. Inhale up, exhale over 2, 3. Inhale up. And our last one, exhale over, pulse 2, 3. Inhale up. There we go. You're getting a lot of work through your waistline here. And next we are going to do seated. Oh, let's do some shoulder rolls. I like to try to, between exertion poses we do kind of relaxing poses. So just a few shoulder rolls, which might feel really good if your arms were getting tired. And you can bring your hands up to your shoulders if you want. They're a little different. You could bring the elbows up and over. I kind of like this one. Try which one you like best. I like this one and I like this one. They both feel a little bit different. Just take a deep breath. Close your eyes. Woo. Another one, deep breath in. Because we're going to do another one, seated crunches. For this one, I think I will turn sideways again. You're going to sit kind of towards the front of the chair, lean back so that you're kind of at a little bit of an angle. And if you want your blocks, look at them. You can have your blocks if that is more comfortable for you. And so it could be this way or feet on the ground. I'm going to have my feet down here. And your hands can be at the side of your chair. And what we're going to do is we're going to keep our neck in line with our spine. And we're going to try to bring ourselves forward using your abs. So instead of thrusting your back and your neck forward like this, try to come up nice and straight using the abs until you're sitting up straight. We're going to do a set of 10, take a break, and then do 10 more. And to get back down, you round the back and come back down easy. Okay, here we go. Inhale and exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up 2. Really feel those abs being used. Exhale back. Inhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. I'm trying just to use my abs to come up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. I think we have one more. I've been kind of counting in my head a little bit, concentrating too. Inhale up. Exhale back. And for our break, we're just going to sit back, nice and straight in the chair, let our backs rest. And we're going to take 5 nice deep breaths. Let the arms come up. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Really do some deep breathing because that's good for the abs too. Inhale and exhale. Scoot forward again. Plant your heels on the mat and round your back and lean back. And then inhale. Up. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. 2. Inhale up. Exhale back. The reason why we round when we go back, because I don't want you to strain your back and just plop back into your chair. But when you're coming up, I want you to use the strength in your abs to really pull yourself up from this section of the body. Exhale back. Inhale up. This is 5. Exhale back. Inhale up. And you'll feel it when you feel those abs engage. Exhale back. And if you need to hold your chair to get a little start on it, that helps. Inhale up. Exhale back. 6. Inhale up. I try not to use my chair because I'm trying to make my abs stronger. Exhale back. Inhale up. Exhale back. Inhale up. I'm getting tired. Exhale back. I think that was 8. Inhale up. 9. Exhale back. See how my back touches first and then I bring the rest of it back. Inhale up. For the last one, make it good, strong, and exhale back. And then sit back in your chair. That was our seated crunches. And just take a moment. And we're going to do kick-outs. Maybe I should have 2 chairs, one facing forward and one to the side. So again, if you want, oh yeah, you probably do need your blocks here. Unless you have really long legs, you may not. And how we're going to do our kick-outs, we're going to sit up nice and straight. And our arms are going to be in a, oh, no, this one we don't need our block. Well, I'm going to use my block anyway because it's more comfortable for my legs. So with or without the block, we're going to sit with our arms in a tight V on our head. We're just going to kick our leg out and up. Kind of did this one at the beginning when I decided to do that stair walking. So I'm going to move the block and see how it looks this way. And you can't see, but the one we did at the beginning, we actually stepped off and touched on the floor. This one, you're just kicking out, so you're having to hold the leg up, which then really engages this ab here. So here we go. Arms up, kick, 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 3, left, 4, left, 5, left, 6, left, 7, left, hold the abs in, 8, left, 9, left, 10, left, and bring the arms down. Our next one is leg lifts. So we're going to hold on to the side of our chair. And there's a couple of options. We're going to sit back in the chair and we're going to lift the legs up together, or you can lift one at a time. I'm going to make sure I'm getting my back in the right position. So I'm going to sit up. And I'm going to lean back. So I'm supported in the back. So I'm a little bit of an angle, but not much because I'm sitting all the way back to the back of the chair. I think I should show you sideways. So firmly sit so that your back is supported here. You can hold here. And then we're going to, and I have to scoot just a tiny bit forward, maybe an inch. So I'm a little bit like a little ramp. And then we're going to lift, 2, 3, and hold on to your chair. 4, 5, or one at a time. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we'll do another set of those. So let's take just a little bit of a break here. I'll sit back where I'm facing the front again. So you can see it from the front too. And I like holding, my arms are flexible enough that I can reach kind of behind me, and depending on what kind of chair you have, and I'm holding back behind because I feel more secure this way. And then I'm just lifting up. Ready? Here we go. Lift. And I'm not letting my feet come back down to the ground. So on this set, I'm going to work even more of the abs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then feet back on the floor. That was a lot harder doing it that way. I'm going to have to make a note of that. Oh, we're going to get to do one of my favorite poses next, which is seated half-lord of the fish pose. I don't know how it got that name. It's so strange. And you sit up a little bit in your chair and cross your right leg over your left. And then as you inhale, bring the right arm up and turn so that your right arm is draped over the back of the chair and your left arm is on the outside of the right thigh, and you're twisting. Got it? Here we go. We will do 3 of these twists. So right leg crosses, and I have my left hand just draped over my right thigh in a comfortable position. Inhale, left, right arm up. Twist so that you can look. I'm looking not quite behind me, but quite a bit behind me. And this right arm is just draped over here. And this hand is kind of supporting so that I'm not letting my legs go that way. I'm not pushing it, but I'm just holding it in place. And exhale to center. We'll go to the other side. So the left hand is going to come over onto the right thigh. Left hand, inhale up. And twist to the left, looking behind you. This actually feels really good. This is seated half-lord of the fishes. On your next exhale, return to center and recross with the right over left. Left hand on right thigh. Inhale the right hand up and twist to the back. We're taking 2 or 3 breaths in our twist. When I exhale, I try to remember to pull my abs in tight. And then on your next exhale, release. left leg over right. Right hand on left thigh. Inhale, left arm up. And twist and exhale to the left. I feel like each time I twist, I feel that my body is loosening up even more. It's peaceful in this pose. And return to center. I should have said, if you cannot cross your leg over, you can cross your ankle over your foot, and that you can still get that nice twist. Sometimes I forget some of the options that I should mention before we do them all. So on this one, I'll just show with the right ankle over the left ankle. And my left hand is on my right thigh. Inhale the right arm up. And exhale, twist. And maybe your twist just goes here. You twist to your point. 2 or 3 breaths. On your next exhale, return to center. Now I'm going to cross my left ankle over my right ankle. And if you can get your leg over your leg, then go ahead and resume with that. Or you can try this one and see which way you like best. Right hand to left thigh. Inhale the left arm up and twist to the left. Make sure you're sitting up nice and tall. The neck is not stressed at all. Oh, I made a little rhyme. Nice and tall, neck not stressed at all. Pull the abs in and up. And on your next exhale, return to center. Now we're going to do a little seated cat-cow. And when you do this, I kind of have my feet tucked in a little bit behind me. My hands on my thighs. And I'm going to inhale into cow. But instead of really trying to press with my spine, I'm going to lead with my ribs. So I'm going to press my ribs out, which uses a different part of the spine and doesn't overexert it. So inhale and then exhale into cat. We could call it Halloween cat. And again, I'm pushing with my ribs, I'm not trying to lead with my spine. If you're leading with your ribs, you're going to protect your back. Inhale, cat, cow. Exhale, cat. I always like this exercise too. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. I feel like I should turn sideways so you can see that. We'll do a couple more because this is really nice and relaxing. So, and typical, sometimes you do this, and that really is way too much pressure on the spine that way. Or you do this. But if you're leading with your ribs, it'll look more like this. For cow and cat. And remember when you're doing cat that you're also tightening and lifting your lower abs. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. It's much safer for your back health this way. And then just come to a seated position. We'll do one more exercise, and then we will just close our eyes down and have a little bit of a mindful moment. We're going to cross the right ankle over the left thigh. Again, if your leg doesn't come up there, cross your right ankle over the left thigh with the leg tilting outward this time instead of holding it together for our seated pigeon pose. And then whatever position you're in, you can stay sitting up straight, or you can bend at your hip crease and just bend forward, keeping the back straight. Oh, I should remember I can just do this because I'm on this side. So it would look like this as opposed to like this. That the second way does not do anything for the stretching of the hamstring or sciatic or opening the hip up. And then if you want to just sit up straight and you just lay your hands on your leg, you'll feel a little bit of weight pressing, which gives it a little bit more of a tension there that you can feel. But don't push on your leg. And just hang out here until it feels like you've had enough, or that you feel maybe a release happening. I'm able to bend just a tiny bit more forward. You might not have even saw it, but it's just a micro, little more of a bend. And I'm going to come back up straight and uncross and go to the left. And this one, I have a knee issue, so I'm not going to cross it at the ankle. I'm going to cross it with more at the calf to protect this knee. But I'm still getting a nice stretch through here. And 2 or 3 breaths here. And then sit up nice and straight. And then just close your eyes down. And I will take you through a short breathing and then just have a few moments of restful breathing. So close your eyes down. Breathe in through your nose, 2, 3, 4. Breathe out your mouth, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, nose, 3, 4. Exhale, mouth, 3, 4. Inhale, nose, 3, 4. Exhale, mouth, 3, 4. You might want to start fluttering your eyes open. And just take any last minute stretches or yawns. I kind of want to do this. And what's important about taking just, even if it's a short minute or two after doing a yoga session, is it actually helps the muscles to like cement into where what we've been doing, instead of just jumping up and running to your next task. It lets the muscles settle into how we've worked them so that they can either be strengthening or relaxing, stretching out. So, as I said, the name of my class today was Acceptance. Let the mist of unworthiness evaporate. Move forward and embrace life as it presents itself to you. Practice the art of inclusion and allowing. And then keep this in mind that yoga is not about self-improvement, it is about self-acceptance. So whatever you can do in the pose, it may not look like mine, it may look a whole lot different, but if that is how your body can do the pose, and you may be just moving a little bit like the foot over the ankle as opposed to the leg over. And you see, I had to modify my left side because it has a problem where it's not as open, but it's still doing something, and that's how I need to be for my body. So be mindful of how you need to be, and always check before you begin a new program with your physician to make sure that you're fit enough for it. So I like to read something out of my Heart Talk book too, and I just opened it randomly. And today I opened up to page 16. We may not always have the power to control what shows up at our door, but we always, always, always have the power to decide what stays and what goes. And that's part of the acceptance too. So accept what you want to enter into your home or your body or your presence. You can put anything in there, and reject the rest, because some things are not good for us. Let's rub our hands together, bringing warmth and energy. Place that in our heart center and bow our heads. And I honor and accept the light in you as you go out through this day. I ask that you honor and accept the light in others. Namaste. Have a great day. Thank you for joining me. Whenever you join me, I appreciate it. And I will see you next week with a new class. Ta-ta for now. It's a beautiful day out.